Shock news, Amy Winehouse is dead. Jordan has had another boo job in a mysterious clinic somewhere. Celebrities are taking over the world and eventually being taken over by the Illuminati themselves. Amy Winehouse is dead, man! How is this happening? Thousands of people have died in the Africa drought in parts of Africa. Various charities have tried to help, but some nations' lack of funding has caused many innocent people and children to die. Yay, like the 150th time I'm trying to upload this video. Hey guys, out of the two things you've just seen, well, I hope you've just seen them anyway, what one do you think's more important? That's the question I'm asking. And also some other news, I'm writing a book at the minute. As you know, I'm an aspiring author and poet, and the book is called Clouds Are White. Now you'd be thinking, that's a bit of a strange name for a book. Yeah, fair enough, it might be a strange name for a book. So now you're thinking, we'll sit it down. It's kind of like an autobiography, but not an autobiography. Like, well, it is, but it is an autobiography, but like some of the characters' names or the people's names are changed. Like, you know, my name is Alonso in there, but my real name is changed. It's not my actual real name. And, you know, other characters' names may be changed as well. Probably will be, unless they've given me permission to use their real name. And it's about growing up with Mobius or a disability and other people's perceptions of you and how you deal with it, and you know, all things like that. And this is my story, so it's going to be a heck of a lot different to anyone else's story that's out there. But it, like I said, it's mine. It's personal to me and me only. You know, no one else is going to have the same story as you. They may have a very similar one, but they won't have exactly the same. I very much doubt they will have the same. Anyway, and so basically it's things like, obviously I've got Mobius and I've got schizocephaly as well. I'm gonna do another video for that hopefully today. And it's about, for those of you that don't have Mobius, there's a video somewhere around here along the sides, maybe, I don't know what way, that way maybe, I don't know, maybe that way, I don't know. Anyway, it will be somewhere, and it will explain some of my story and a little bit what Mobius is. But for when you watch that, I want you to imagine try and imagine anyway what it's like to be like that, because, you know, it's horrid, because sometimes, you know, you go up to the canteen, or you have to go up to the desk at a hospital appointment of some kind, and especially my real name, my initials are BM, and that whenever I say my last name, they always think I'm saying N for like nothing instead of M for mountain, or they, for my first name, they think I'm saying S instead of B, or they think I say D or something like that. I mean, I've been called Destiny on loads of occasions. That's not my real name, don't get confused. But yeah, and I know it's hard to imagine, but that's pretty damn annoying when you have to constantly repeat your name and no one can really. I mean, the thing is, I think I speak pretty well. I mean, please correct me if I'm wrong, and I'll block you. But well, no, I maybe won't block you, but I'll put a comment. But yeah, I know sometimes some of the things I'm going to say people aren't going to be able to understand, but most of the time I talk like I am now, and I reckon I talk pretty clearly. I don't know about anyone else, and no disrespect to anyone else, but I've met people and conferences I've been to for Moby syndrome, and their speech, you know, you can understand them, but it does take a little bit of listening sometimes. And sometimes I really do think when you have to repeat yourself so many times, it's like, do you really care what my name is anyway, if I'm having to repeat myself so many times when I think I'm saying it quite clearly? So yeah. And also another thing, this really annoys me. One of my friends, Lana, hi Lana, I hope she don't mind me saying this, but we have a friend called Nikki, and she is absolutely hands down superb at maths, like really good, and me and Lana are maybe not so good. I would say I can't do maths to save my life, but I'm not going to say that about my friend. And see, many people, they'd be thinking, okay then, some people aren't good at maths. But I've had to have LSAs for a long time. LSAs, Learning Support Assistants, if you don't know. And they've been with me in lessons I don't need support in. And I've always been treated, I feel, like a baby when I'm at school. Because I know within my own mind that I'm not stupid. And that's the thing people confuse about disability. If you look at the word disabled, it's disabled. When you are able to do something, you can do something. If you are able to smile, you can smile. If you are unable, now this is the thing, when people say they are unable to do things, it's, well, you know, okay, fine. Like, Lana may be unable to do, you know, complicated maths equations. Okay, Lana, that's fine, we can work on it, kind of thing. But when I say, you know, Miss whoever, I can't do this, I don't get it, it's like, oh, you know, she's stupid, kind of the thing. when I'm not. I'm just not very good at maths. If I put it this way to you, I'm in set 1 for English, in set 6 for maths. So, alright, that's a big gap, but that just shows I'm not good at maths. It's like everything else I'm in set 1 or 2 in, apart from maybe PE. PE and maths are my 2 worst subjects, but my balance isn't very good, so I know that. I know I'm not going to be extremely good at those things, but I can only try and get better at them. And, you know, you sort of go around school and it sort of feels like, almost like you have a label to your name. Like, oh, do you know Alonzo? She's got this and this. Or, you know, and it's not nice. It really, I'm not gonna lie, it's not nice. Bullying is one of the worst things I think any child can go through, but especially people, disabled children can go through. And I hope one day, because I hope to write more books and I hope to get them published, and I hope one day that I can give some money to the Smile charity, and I'll go onto their website in a minute, but the Smile charity help anyone with any sort of, I don't know how, any facial nerve, like with people with Moby syndrome, or anyone with anything like that wrong with them. They help a lot of people and they give information to a lot of people, and their slogan, which is awesome, I'm gonna be honest, is "We wear our smiles on the inside." And I think that's a fantastic slogan, to be honest, because it's saying, yes, we may be somewhat poker-faced, if you like, in our appearance, which, you know, isn't too bad in some things. If you are playing poker or blackjack or pontoon or whatever you want to call it, yeah, great, fantastic. If you want to be a comedian, as mean as it sounds, fantastic, at least you can keep a straight face. But just because we can't show anything doesn't mean we don't have any feelings, as I hope this book will show. So, that's my little update, and I'd like to say you can follow me on Twitter. Most of the stuff I write on there is absolute shit, but, yeah, most of it's absolute shit, but don't worry. If you want to follow me, I'll put the link down there, and I'll hopefully do another video for you. So, yeah. Bye. Goodbye, my love.